What is going on, lads, and welcome back to FIFA 15 Mythbusters. Today we are going to be taking a look at whether it's possible to get fitness back for free. As we all know, in FIFA 15, fitness goes down so fast compared to it does in FIFA 14, so you're losing absolute shite loads of either time from playing a match to get your fitness back because it only goes up a few each time, or coins on fitness or squad fitness cards. You guys can see on the screen here a team that I have been using to test out a different myth about forwards at strikers that will be coming out in a few days, so stay tuned for that one. And you can see we've got Robin and Royce up front. I would recommend them no end, they are absolutely ridiculous. So if you want to go and get yourself some coins to buy this team, or rather these forwards, I've popped a link down in the description to just FIFA coins. They are cheap and reliable, they are automated, the discount code AJ3 will get you 5% off, and they've just had a price crash as well, so all of the prices of coins have gone down anyway. Or Inform Robin is in packs as well, so if you want to go and get yourself some Microsoft points or PSM, I've popped a link to the game keys down there as well, and again, AJ3 will get you 5% off. But let's get on, and you guys can see that my players have lost quite a little bit of fitness. One's a key one to look at is, as you can see here, I have put them on the bench of a bronze team. Robin has got 91 fitness and Royce has got 92, so they're the two that we're going to take a look at. You can see I have put them on a bronze bench, the bench of a bronze team, and I'm going to use a trick that Unique Riggers put out on YouTube yesterday to basically try and get their fitness back for nothing. He did it, I'll pop a link to his video down in the description. He did it and shows that it works to get rid of red cards on your players. What I am going to try and do is use it to get rid of, or rather to get back fitness for my players, because it is costing me a fortune from keeping restoring fitness to be able to keep using my team. So what you are meant to do is go into a single player match. Now, a single player seasons I have loaded up. You just basically skip through all the menus, get to kickoff, and then jump to the home screen. And when Riggers did it, I think he's got two different copies of FIFA installed on his Xbox. But basically what you need to do is load a second game and then load FIFA back up again. All he did was clicked on the different version of FIFA and it reloaded FIFA from the start. It doesn't really matter what way you do it. You just basically quit out of FIFA by loading a different game from your Xbox. It's got to be one installed, so if you haven't got one installed, use a demo or something like that if you want to get rid of red cards. And then just load FIFA straight back up once again. And when you go back into it, your red card will be gone. But as you can see, when I load back into it, the fitness of these players has not come back. You can see I have lost a contract, so all of my players have gone from 7 contracts down to 6, but the fitness of Robin and Royce are still exactly the same. If you guys remembered them from before, you will of course know, or if you remembered any other different players, that they haven't changed at all. So what I then went is I tried to do it again. I'm just going to skip to it after I've done it. You can see I've now lost 5 contracts, and all these guys on the bench have still got the same amount of fitness. They haven't gained any fitness from doing this whatsoever. Something to be of note is that this doesn't affect your record at all. I did not get 2 losses for this. My record was exactly the same when I started this experiment than it was at the end. So if you guys want to go and do yourself your own little bit of Mythbusting, feel free to go and test it out. It's not going to affect your record at all. All you'll do is lose a few contracts on. Just use your players that you got that are untradeable if you want to test it out for yourself. Or if you want to do this for red cards, like I said, Riggers has shown that it does work for that, even though it doesn't work for fitness. And he thinks that it works for injuries as well. So if you want to go and test it for injuries when you get an injured player, feel free and let me know what happens down in the comment section. But unfortunately for fitness, it does seem that this myth is totally busted. I'm actually really disappointed. When I started recording this video, I was really hoping that it was going to work, because it does cost me a fortune, and I'm sure it cost you guys a ton as well, to be constantly putting your fitness back up, or it takes ages to go and play with a team that you don't like quite as much, like your second squad. It seems that is the only way to get your fitness back on this game for free, is to take the time and effort to go and play with a different squad with the players that you want to get the fitness back on the bench. Or aside from that, you have got to pay and use the fitness cards, like I said. But for now, that is where we're going to leave it, lads. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you've got any other ideas for myths, pop them down in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned, like I said, for that myth busting about whether forwards work as strikers, whether wingers work as strikers. That will be coming out in the next few days. But apart from that, lads, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time.